Right. I don't give a fuck about you, man. I'm lying.
I'm just letting you know. I don't want you to be caught off guard. You said what?
Why you move?
Because I don't want that shit in my background. Why does it matter where I'm at if all your shit is wireless?
Because I have to have a fucking setup for all the guards that I gotta flip through to cut your hair. And why the fuck you gotta do that? I'm gonna take this shit off.
I gotta lay my hair down before I get my hair cut.
I know you ain't got grease in your motherfucker.
No, I didn't do that because I don't want to fuck up your clippers. Let me take my do-rag off. I have to cut somebody out of here.
Yeah,
alright. Every fucking time with you, bro. Ooh, this shit finna be flicking. I need to buy another pack. I done lost a whole pack of Carmex again.
How the fuck you do that?
I don't know. I always lose them. I lose Carmex and do-rag. You know what I do? I just keep buying them.
Like an idiot.
Well, we all can't be walkers. Ooh. I'm finna get the... Hey, I was cheating. I'm finna get the magic clippers on me, too. There's something on my nose that look like it. That's funny. So you ain't even guessed the place we gotta go to.
Five below, where else? There.
That car lot in Mount Zion.
Whatever. As long as I'm down with you, as soon as possible.
On everything, we on a time schedule. This shit gotta be over with at 2 o'clock at the latest.
This shit gotta be over with before 2 o'clock.
I'm glad you said that.
Between 10 and 2.
So 1:45. The earlier the better for me.
Tell me, bro.
I just need time for you to test drive a car for me. Is that something you think you can do?
Why am I test driving a car for you? Don't you think that you should practice driving a car?
It ain't for me. It's for my oldest daughter, if you must know.
Okay.
I don't buy
She already had a car.
I don't need you to think. She's getting a different car. I don't fucking... The only thing I buy for myself is fucking food. If it ain't food, I don't spend my money on me. You know the one thing I hate to spend money on right now? Fucking bills. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? We're finna get this haircut cracking. Y'all know this haircut chronicles is gonna be forever. We just gonna keep them rolling. Shout out to my viewer. What up, man? Leave a comment, man. Or a woman, whatever you are, leave a comment. Lost my viewer. That's cool, though. I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's send these invites out. Man, I hate doing this. I know ain't none of these people coming through. Every time I forget with my cousin, we just argue. She try to get over. She can't get over. I'm flat broke now. I got enough money for large ice waters and lemonades. Ooh, I hope this is cut. Make it look like it needs to look. Boy, I swear I couldn't. I had to switch up my barbers. I couldn't afford to keep going to those barbers I was going to. I mean, they cutting one of my favorite cut, but I just can't afford it no more. Let me get this thing cracking. So excited for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. Oh my gosh. See if I can't trick her into going out to eat where I want to eat at. This little girl, 4 years old, beat me in Uno twice yesterday and match. And I was not trying to let her win. I'm like, what? Let's see who all in here. Shout out to my viewer. What up, viewer? Y'all stay in tune. My second season of our podcast dropping. That's a Friday. So it must be dropping June 8th. Should be a Sunday if the 6th is a Friday when I'm shooting it. June 8th, 7 p.m. I'm thinking 7 p.m. like I've been doing, but I've kind of started wanting to switch it a little earlier. Either 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. And I have to take time to make up my mind. I'm leaning more towards the 5. I'm sending all these invites to people who I know ain't gonna come online. That's retarded. I got one viewer. What up, viewer? I know most of these people. Really, I know all of them. I don't know 1, 2. I don't know 2 of these people I'm sending an invite to. I have no idea who they is. Well, I think that's 3. I don't know. What up, viewer? Let's see if my nephew want to come up. Why I say unable to? Hey, join my live, bro. Request to be up because I'm sending you an invite that ain't letting me. I got one viewer. It must be my nephew. Oh, shucks. See my barber? Eee. No, you ain't. It's just a little small thing to get over. What, your clippers ain't charged?
My clippers charged.
What possibly?
Oh, there they go. No guards to cut your hair is a real problem.
Sure is.
Okay. But they here.
We always gonna have everything we need as long as we work together. Do you remember my cut? What? I can't ask you a question.
Same black people cut it. All black people.
No, mine's a little different.
No, yours is the
When
same.
you get through lining, just fade this down a little bit. Take this down a little lower. All this. And no fucking see things. Don't see thing me at all.
Straight bullshit.
Why? I don't want no fucking see thing like everybody else. My hair is clean with no grease in it. That's how much
You're sitting out of the light because you don't want this in your background. Do you just want me to close this up because I need the light? Yeah, do you want me to scoot up? Whatever makes you give me the best haircut, I'm willing to do. But you moved out of the light because...
Except having that in my background.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I gotta go through this every time we clink up, bro. Do you think this is healthy for our mental?
That's why I don't be answering your calls no more.
The real reason you don't answer my calls was because you came up in life.
No, I didn't.
You got a job now.
I don't start till like the 3rd.
But you got the job.
Yeah.
And you gonna work the hours and get the tips and get the clientele. You finna take off faster than I am. Just remember I was there shooting with you in the gym. Bro, do you know when I paid for that cut, I had no idea about today. I was thinking all about my podcast. My mom was like, hey, ain't you getting your haircut for your daughter's birthday? I'm like, yeah. Now I gotta use that haircut for this? Oh, man. I ain't never gonna get out the hole. We just gonna add this to my tab.
What tab?
The tab I'm finna run up with you.
You ain't finna run no fucking tab with me.
Yeah, my money ain't no good.
Hell fucking no, because you don't know shit about time. You call whenever the fuck you get good and ready. Like, motherfuckers don't.
I told you a week ago I need this haircut. You arranged the time when I agreed. Was you there?
No, I wasn't.
So I had to come to you.
A block.
And for me to have to come to you, we got 2 places we gotta go.
You say I be getting over.
Hey, how do you take care of a tattoo? Because I'm definitely gonna get one.
You're not gonna get
I promise I'm getting a tattoo.
the tattoo artist gonna tell you how to take care of the tattoo.
I'm asking you. You already got a tattoo.
I'm just a barber. Different tattoo artists gonna tell you different shit.
You're more than a barber. You still have to be a beautiful black woman too.
A beautiful black woman without a block.
A block for what?
For the light.
Every day I gotta argue with her. Bro, send a request to come on my live, bro. God, leave you hard-headed. Sean, what type of block she looking for? Like a charger block? Why don't you just take the iPhone block right there?
She need like a regular block, like with the like square thing, or like a block to look at.
I don't know. She ain't told nobody.
You know what happened to the green extension cord that was down here?
Yeah, they took it down there. It's plugged up to the TV. I'm looking at it. It's plugged up right there. I don't know why he ain't said yeah yet. Or why he ain't got it and got it.
I see it.
You whispered it.
Go get that and go watch TV upstairs, please. Or what's wrong with this brown one? Give me the brown one.
The brown one don't work. I plugged it up to this one.
Ooh, these waves finna be spinning.
What is it? If it don't work, I need the green one. You gotta
Hey,
go
did
watch
you
TV
ever send me
upstairs.
those liners you said you wanted?
I don't know.
Because I need you to have the best possible liners you can get.
Ain't nothing wrong with walls, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with Andy's either. Ew, we finna get this chin strap going again. Y'all see it? Ah! Never trust the judgment of a kid. Trying to look like it's working. It look like it's working. Look, the light on.
Right. It's been working for the TV since we moved in this house, but okay.
Well, we ain't watching the TV in here, so we don't need to work for the TV.
I need you to come this way.
Okay. I'm unlocked now. Ooh. Y'all, she looked mean, but she a sweetheart for real.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Yes, you are. I don't care what you say. Don't lie to my fans.
Come on here.
All that cussing and mean face do not mean she a mean person. This girl is a sweetheart, got a heart of gold.
You just said that because you want me to take you to a fucking car lot.
I'm paying you to do that anyway. I don't gotta hustle you. You gonna fucking hustle me.
I ain't in the mood to do that right now. Check back later.
Shit, I'm broke. I can't argue with you now. Credit card still maxed out. Been maxed out since Mother's Day. Who don't got a credit card?
You got a debit card. You heard what you said?
I got a credit card too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she know what kind of cut I'm getting. She ain't asked me shit.
I do know. I ain't even set up. I'm just, ugh.
We just gonna push through and everything gonna work out.
No,
By the time you go to sleep, you're gonna be to realize you had a good day.
By the time I go to sleep, I'm gonna be on D&D.
All she wanna do is ignore my calls. I don't know why.
Cause you don't never, bro. You know my mom.
I don't never want nothing.
You know exactly. Calling at 7:30, 8 in the morning. Don't want nothing.
I don't know what.
You
I don't. No, that's not correct.
It's disrespectful to call somebody's phone.
Is that your mom or my mom?
On their door.
Is that your mom or my mom?
Everybody should know this. Everybody should know this. You calling for nothing.
I do be wanting something. It don't be costing you nothing. That's what I mean when I don't be wanting nothing.
It be costing me my peace of mind.
You a lie.
No, I'm not.
We gonna see how fast you answer your phone when I start balling again.
When you start balling again, I'm be at work. Ain't that what you just said?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And I already know that. So
okay. And don't call my motherfucking phone.
Damn.
Call and texting me while I'm in the interview. No, I'm in the interview. Don't give a fuck.
Why do you think I know where you be at? I didn't know you was in the interview.
You text me and said you at the job interview, huh? Longest job interview ever.
It was. The interview don't take 4 hours.
It wasn't 4 hours. It was 2. And I had to finish with a cut.
And that, you know what that tells me? You get paid very well. So a few of these meals should be on you. I
don't start the job till the 3rd.
I'm talking about after you start the job, obviously.
Put your fucking bitch down.
Here go this 30-minute fade.
We ain't even faded yet. We be boking.
Well, I didn't go to barber school like you.
Okay.
Did they teach you how to keep the waves in there?
Yeah. You cut with the grain, not against it.
Oh, we in there then. We can't go wrong. I'm skating on thin ice with everybody.
You don't care, bro.
Hey, I can swim, so I don't care.
How you can swim and you can only use half your body. You can't even get up off the ground.
Well, if I go down, I'm gonna die. I'm okay with
your
that.
head.
I'm at peace. I done made peace with death. I ain't scared of death no more.
Oh my goodness. Here you go.
Only thing I do between now and then is get a life insurance policy worth $1 million.
Go ahead, they ain't gonna give it to you.
I'm still gonna give
your kids.
That's what it's gonna be for.
Okay.
I'm making all the money I'm gonna make while I'm alive. I'm good.
You know why they wouldn't give you a life insurance policy?
I hope you ain't gonna say because I had a stroke.
Mm-hmm. I can't get a life insurance policy because I went to the psych ward.
Bro, ain't nobody turned down no money.
But okay, once they do that little thing, yep. I'm sorry, we cannot approve you, Mr. Manley. Fuck.
It's cool. That's why I'm put cash in the mattress then.
And I'm gonna rob you.
I guess I should have told you that I was gonna do her. Obviously, I ain't gonna put it in my mattress.
Oh, okay. I might not rob you then. Care about kids.
I'm gonna buy a crib out of town to put it in that mattress with a security system.
And guess who's gonna be at the crib?
Not you.
Oh man.
I'm gonna pick a random ass city and go buy a crib there.
And who gonna take you to buy the crib?
I'm gonna have my car by then. I'm getting my car in July.
You gonna have a valid driver's license?
Yep.
You gonna be done practice how to drive a car?
Yep. That's why I got that key outside.
You practicing now, or you just talking?
I wait on somebody to take me to practice. You want me to drive your car today?
I thought you said that's why you had that key outside.
Ain't your car a Kia?
No, it's not.
What is it?
I'm not fucking telling you because it ain't for you.
I don't want to have your car just because I want to drive it, bro. I just want to drive it.
I got 2 cars in your driveway. We're going to practice with one of
them don't run.
Dang, that is tough.
We talking about your car. Why you talking about
talking about my car.
I'm going to show y'all me driving this girl car later on today. We going to drive to the end of the block. I'm going to turn to the right. That's all I need.
I'm going to turn to the right.
Everything I do going to be to the right. I ain't fucking with the left.
So how the fuck is you going to drive? You got to be able to go both ways.
I can go both ways.
I feel like if the left is your problem, then that's what you need to be practicing on more.
Well, then I turn left then.
I hear you.
I just don't know how to get out to the main street if I go left out your driveway.
Sounds like you're going to go around the block, ain't it? You're going to make 2 lefts.
I don't know how to get to the main street from here, period.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to just figure it out. As long as it's gas me, I'm going to get to where I can get to. I don't understand how the hell you became my favorite cousin. Actually, I do, but I never would have saw that coming.
Me either. I don't like your ass. My motherfucker.
And I knew when some of you used to give me those juicy juice soft wigs. I'm like, oh, this is a real nigga right here. I'm like, hey, you give me a juicy juice.
Then you got me put out the house.
I didn't get you put out the house.
According to my grandma, yes, you did.
What did I never asked you to leave. We was perfectly fine. You was doing what you was doing. I was in my room. I only used 2 rooms in the house. The bathroom downstairs, the bathroom upstairs, and my bedroom in the kitchen.
That sound like 4 rooms.
That sound like 3.
That sound like 4. You said
Okay.
2 bathrooms, your room, and a kitchen.
Okay, that's 4, I guess.
Okay. In this family, you can either count or you can read.
What up, bro?
Both.
That's my boy right there. So, what's the story how I got you kicked out of the house? I'm interested to know that.
Betty said you ain't want me in the house and you complain to your mama.
Get the fuck out of here. Why I'm going to complain on somebody who's giving me juice? Hey, that was good enough for you. I ain't need shit else. Hey.
Why was I complaining on somebody who was giving me juice?
What? That was lit. A whole personal juicy juice? And you'll throw it in the freezer for me? I'm like, we straight. You don't bother me. You don't fuck with me. You don't take a nap. You don't want to play my game. We don't fucking argue. What's up and go about your business. Why you ain't never come ask me about that?
Because I ain't hear about it till years later. I was grounding my own shit when I heard about it. I'm going to go complain for it in.
Nah, that's a complete lie.
What you mean?
I'd never said nothing like that. I had no problem with you living there. And Juicy Juice go a long way.
Shut the fuck up, Brad.
I'm for real, though. And you popped the one there, I'm like, all right, shit, I'm chilling. I'm finna go to sleep and go to work. I don't give a fuck what you do.
What you mean I popped up one day? I was there before you came back.
I don't know about that part.
Chuck had me move in after I had Sean.
Okay, you might be right.
When I left the hospital, all my stuff was there.
I don't know about that part. I mean, I'm not saying that's not true, but
no, I'm telling you, like, to the point where my friends used to come
I
over
moved in. I moved in when he went to jail. I mean, I was already living there, but
you wasn't there.
Yeah, I was paying when he left and went to jail. I started paying rent and living there.
Yeah, I was there when I left the hospital with Sean, like, right before he went to jail. My friend, while I was on maternity leave, my friends used to bring me the answers to the homework.
Which hand is your tattoo? Which arm is your tattoo on?
Left side.
The one you cut my hair with?
No, the one I'm holding your head with.
I'm trying to get in the camera. Ooh, that thing cold right there. I'm finna give you a tattoo. It ain't gonna be that big. It's gonna be this big right here.
It's gonna be as big as the cloud?
Yeah, I'm getting across my whole hand.
No, I'm saying. What you finna get?
A heart with a ring on it and my proposal date in it.
What hand you gonna get it on?
My right hand. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is the pain?
They said the worst part is like where the bones and stuff at.
What up, Mike? Look at Mr. Vocals in here. I'm famous. I got a celebrity in my line. What up, fool? Hey, Mike, request to join my live, bro. He probably at work or something. Matter of fact, Mr. Vocals, join my live. Make a special appearance, bro.
Who's Mr. Vocals?
Tristan.
Rice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I snuck in there and booked me. You was doing your sale, plotting on my second season opening. My fiance like, bro, ain't you gonna get a haircut for your daughter party? I'm like, oh, not did I just do that. Now I have to pay full price for my haircut I need.
Mm-hmm. At least you know.
Hey, it's better than $35. I don't got $35 every time I need a haircut.
We was on the phone and you said you needed the haircut. And I was like, guess what? You was like, just fucking tell me.
Hey,
you knew it was full.
Talk about I got my license now. I'm like, come on, man, don't do me like that. Y'all gonna share this live for me. I'm gonna put this on YouTube today. I'm supposed to be taking a break. All I'm doing is creating content.
Why would you take a break from creating content?
Because I need to sit back and work on season 2.
But you're supposed to keep dropping it. You're not supposed to just stop and disappear.
Well, that's what Power do.
No, he don't.
Well, he ain't recording the season. He's still him. I'm not 50 Cent, but hey.
When he not dropping Raising Cane and he dropping Force. When he not dropping Force or Raising Cane and he dropping fucking BMF. When he not doing neither one of them, I guess the GOAT season is done. I thought Force was supposed to be done, but he 50 Cent, he do what the fuck he wanna do.
Man, I can't believe they let Tariq beat the whole game. As much dumb shit he was doing, he beat the whole game. That's crazy. That's a fire show. I still prefer The Wire over there, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Wire? What's Wire?
The Wire.
What's that?
The drug game in Baltimore, Maryland. You don't know Stringer Bill and Avon Barksdale and Omar?
I know the name Omar. Omar Epps.
No.
Okay, put your head.
That fool said Omar Epps. A long ways from that. No, Omar Epps is the person. That's the dude from Love and Basketball.
Oh, okay. Put your head down. What time is it?
What time is y'all coming to time? I think it's 9 something.
It's 9:25. This is the start of the fade since you want to time shit.
9:55, you'll be done.
Okay.
That's perfect time. We can get into our 2 stops. But I feel like I ain't had Mexican forever.
Maybe you don't need it.
That's one way to go about it.
Okay.
Are you going to be available June 6th to shoot this episode?
June 6th. I think I get off. I think I sent you my schedule. I don't know what time I get off, but you said something, I think, after hours, so I think so.
4 to 5 p.m.? Not a chance right on. It's a Friday.
What do I do on Fridays, right?
I don't know. I think you're going to be working your job when you start.
I think I might get off at 4.
That'll be perfect. Well, it'll work. It won't be perfect. It definitely will work, though. Just pull up at Fairview Park, and I'll be there with all my guests.
All your guests?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is all?
Athletes who went to either MacArthur or Eisenhower.
This the reunion?
No, it's just a rivalry episode.
A rivalry episode, okay. You must have told them before 5.
I told them at 4. If everybody be late, everybody be late. I can't control everybody.
You said you told them to be there at 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I mean, by the time I get there, all y'all old asses should be fully stretched.
Yeah. And so I'm going to have to record some of it because I can't miss this BS talk.
It's called bloopers, not BS.
Hey, Vocals, go on, come on the live, bro.
I don't think he wants to.
I know he probably busy. He was in the studio. He might just be laying down watching this, honestly. No, nobody want to be on camera but me. Yeah, I told somebody at the birthday party, my son might not be able to come. Like, well, I'm still having a party whether your son there or not. She was like, hey, you see, that's why people don't like you. You say anything out your mouth, like, hey, I'm just telling you. You got the invite. Whether he comes or not means anything. It don't mean nothing to me.
So it's Riley's birthday. Why I always thought Riley was born in March with like you and Kim born in March too, ain't she?
Yeah.
I thought she was born in March like both of y'all.
Nope, she got her own month. Now, while we had kids whose birthdays were 13 days apart, I have no idea.
Who?
Jay's birthday on the 13th of June.
Oh, okay. At least everybody ain't in the same month like me and my household. All in the same month and got the audacity to be the month after Christmas. What the fuck?
I mean, taxes, you just be digging out the hole.
Exactly.
I told you, I said, bro, that was horrible planning. We got back-to-back birthdays. We gonna be broke every year.
That's the thing about it. He wasn't playing. He was just fucking.
On everything I told her, I said, bro, that's not smart. I never had a kid before. You knew better than that.
You blamed it on her.
Had to. It wasn't my fault. I thought pregnancy was 9 months.
Technically, it's 10, 40 weeks.
I didn't know that until I had a kid. So I'm like, this was horrible planning on your behalf. We get New Year, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, then my birthday roll around, and then hers, and then our 2 kids. Come on, man, that's horrible planning.
What you mean? Y'all got all month to re-up. I mean, all year after that to get back right.
What about before? We gotta have it.
I'm just saying, if you save up for the rest of the year, you ain't gonna go in the hole.
I see what you're saying.
That's why I buy birthday gifts and Christmas gifts during Black Friday.
See, I ain't been a parent long enough to be that smart.
Shit, if I'm doing real well, that means I might not be doing so hot the next year. Got to buy for next year too.
You know, I've been halfway single for so long and no kids. I'm dumb. I just think go to the store and buy it at its highest price ever.
Fucking idiot.
Bro, went right to Walmart.
Idiot.
Hey, look, right to Walmart. Said, I want a new iPhone, but I don't want the newest one out. I bought a 13 and I think I bought Jay a 13 Max or 14 Max. I don't know. I feel like when I want something, that's at that exact moment is when I go get it.
That's why you my rich cousin. Because broke people, they can't do that.
Well, I was broke. I'm broke now, but I was doing okay for a long time in life.
You got that bag. You got that bag.
Bro, right now, both my kids got more money than I got to my name.
Same. I was on the phone with DJ. He said he got some money. He don't know how much. I'm like, shit, I know exactly how much money I got. I told him how much. He said, shit, that's enough for a phone call.
He's stupid. Well, the only money I spend on myself is food, water, and chocolate chip cookies.
You don't even buy the gummies, huh? Get
Nope.
somebody else to do that.
Find somebody who got a link card and ask, can I get a favor? Matter of fact, that's something I need to ask you. I'm going to ask you off this camera, though.
About the link card?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing on there.
No, I was going to ask you, when do it come on?
The day before you get your check.
Oh, my God, that's horrible.
Oh, man, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, y'all want to hear something funny? What time is it?
9:34.
Tell the truth. 9:34. What time did you say it was?
9:25 when I started the fade.
So 20 minutes?
10 minutes. Can you count? It ain't even been a whole 10 minutes. It's been 9.
Oh, you doing good then.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do you have a funniest moment in your life?
Me?
Yeah.
but I can think of on the spot. Why?
I just was curious.
What's the funniest moment of your life?
The funniest moment in my life is probably when I was at this camp in Simass. I almost peed on myself from laughing so hard. Well, that's the funniest time frame or moment. I'm not sure. No, I know what it was. I was at EIU with Brandon. We was going to this party, and it was like a short, swole, fat dude doing the door. Mm-hmm. And Brandon kept calling him Big Homie. Every time we called him Big Homie, dude get super mad. I'm like, Brandon, chill out, bro. It's me and you in here. And he a part of fraternity. We can't whoop him and the whole fraternity. He just kept calling him Big Homie. We was crying laughing. That's definitely the funniest moment of my life.
That remind me of when we used to go to New Orleans. Went to New Orleans to the camping thing for was like cabins for the family reunion.
Yep.
He was talking about a dream he had.
Who was?
Brandon. He was talking about a dream he had, talking about it was a big old bug. He was like, ah, get off me. He sprayed Riley with some bug spray.
He's stupid. He a clown.
But he is a nut.
I don't know, it's in between that and when I got my little money from my little back pay on my disability, I was flying through it. And my fiance was like, bro, you gotta spend some of my money. I'm like, that's impossible. And she took my phone and went over all the transactions in my bank. And she asked me like 20 things. She's like, is this you? Is this you? And I was like, I kept saying yeah because they was all me. And then she flipped over and showed me the total. I'm like, no, that ain't me. And I cried laughing. Where I think I spent $9,000 in 9 days. She was like, so you did this? I'm like, yep. You did this, and this. I'm like, yeah. She flipped it over and showed me the total. I'm like, no, I ain't do that. Yeah, I think the EIU situation and her telling me I spent that money and showed it was the funniest moment ever. Hey, dude was so mad. He like, damn, what you, man? I'm calling you Big Homie. You is big. I'm just saying that. But he's like, hey, bro, don't call me again. So he said, don't call me again. They spent off. Brandon said, all right, Big Homie. Hey, dude, I'm like, we finna get pounded in here. Yep, that'll be my funniest moment if I had to pick one. It'll be the EIU moment. But my funnest time frame is what I went from, it was the summer of going from 8th grade to 9th grade. And we went to this camp in Bloomington called Simass. What? Me, Rena, and Zeke, we was cracking up laughing every single day. You know, at that time, you still young enough to be a kid, but you kind of older to be a little, not adultish, but I don't know what they call those years, adolescent years. Yeah. So we old enough to be quote unquote cool, but we still young enough to have genuine fun. Mm-hmm. What up, viewer? My barber getting to it. Am I unmuted? Yeah. Ooh, them waves gonna be flicking. I might have to reshoot my intro with these waves in there.
Just put it right here, sis. Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Do you have a worst memory, a moment in your life?
Why, what's up?
Once again, I'm just curious.
Probably getting put out.
Been put out of what? If you say Sawyer, if you say Sawyer Street, I'm gonna walk out of here.
Well, I know it's one thing you ain't gonna do is walk out of here.
You got put out for real?
I got put out of Sawyer Street.
Shit, I was secure with that $400 a month.
What, $400 a month?
I was paying $400 a month, which I don't think.
That's why Grandma said that you didn't want me there because I didn't have to pay bills.
Why? I wasn't even paying bills. I was paying rent and Wi-Fi. I was making $1,600 a month. Why would I need help paying those bills? On top of we family, you give me a juicy juice. Hey, I was getting over it if you ask me. You ain't bothering me, I ain't bothering you. Now we ain't gonna be able to tell the whole story because I came home that one day and seen, but I'm like, hey,
talking about I ain't bothering you, you ain't bothering me.
I'm like, what are you doing here?
You was sick. You was sick.
I'm like, what are you doing here, dude? What?
You know what he was doing there.
It's only one motherfucker in this house who not me, and you ain't here for me.
No, you knocked on that door. That was sick. That was.
I'm trying to think if I had already went to college or not. Because, man, we was always bros. We had just had a college life together. I'm like, what are you doing here? A little toxic.
Knock on that door, talking about, do I got a charger? We don't even got the same type of fucking phone. You was wild.
Hey, just being nosy right or wrong.
What the fuck you was doing?
I was downstairs trying to sleep. I'm like, hey, whatever they got going, they getting it cracking. And that was fun living together. I ain't gonna lie. You one person who I could live with. You didn't smoke, drink. You ain't had no wild ass friends over. I was lonely as hell in the house except for when you was there. Had you kicked out? Hell no. I'm making my monthly rent money in 1 week at my job. Well, there's people though, they be coming up with some stories. It kicked you out. I was having a ball when you was there. I was lonely as hell in the house. I'm watching Netflix and playing 2K 24/7 and going to work. Hey, I told Mom, hey, look, if I'm paying rent, you can't just come over here whenever you want. Really don't come over here. I'm not checking on your dog. I'm not checking the mail. None of that. I'm bringing your money. That's going to be that.
What you mean if you ain't checking on the dog, then she gotta come over there?
Well, no, you don't. You can walk up the side of the house and get to the backyard and check on your dog. You don't got to
want her to enter the house.
Not at all. If you live at the Wabash somewhere, the landlord just can't come in the house anytime he wants.
They gotta give you a notice, huh?
And I supposed to tell her, hey, don't come over here, period. Your money gonna be there every time. Hey, she was doing my taxes, looked at my W-2s over there. She said, "Oh, you got a little paper. You can afford to live anywhere." She was like, you can choose to go live somewhere else or you can live in the crib. I'm like, I'd rather give you the bread to somebody else. But don't come over here, though. I'm like, I'm not checking the mail. One, ain't no checking there from. Why would I check your mail? I purposely don't get mail. I don't got nothing coming. Did the mail run? I don't know. I think I just had to take the trash down to the curb. That's all I had to do. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing more than that.
You dead ass wasn't. You watch me carry a stroller with a baby up and down the stairs and talk to me about being an independent black woman.
My little brain messed up.
Worst time in my life was probably living in a carriage houses. I was with Brandon now. Postpartum depression is real.
I don't know if I seen that apartment we lived in it.
You didn't. You got me kicked out. Remember?
I didn't get you kicked out nowhere. That's a lie. That is a lie somebody told you.
You got me kicked out. And my mom didn't want me living at her house because there was too many people there. And I had a baby and there wasn't no room. She was trying to put me out. I wasn't even old enough to sign a damn lease yet.
Yeah, that is a complete lie.
But you know, life works out the way it works out. Now I got a nice ass 3-bedroom house with a split basement. Some spoiled ass kids.
I sure can live in this crib. I can get around here good enough.
How you want to order out? Because you can't go upstairs to cook.
Hell, if your kids eat, I can eat what they eat for the most part. But I order pizza all day long. Call pizza up. Bring me 3 medium pizzas and a pop. I'll be set.
$9.48. Not fading.
Oh, that's perfect time. Hey, as soon as you get done, we can roll up out of here, go do our little 2 things. Really, one of them is mandatory. I got gas money, enough money to buy 2 things and 5 below that I need.
I think I need something for $5. I don't know yet.
You got a job.
I ain't got paid yet. I ain't started yet.
You got that $10 tip.
I already spent it. What you mean? I had to pay my water bill.
You also got the $10 I paid for this cut.
That also went on the water bill. The water bill was $60. Okay.
I told you, I don't like paying bills no more.
I don't know why you ever like paying bills.
Because I could afford to pay them. Coming up, I always heard people, bills, I don't act like bills is a bad thing. When I could afford them, like, shit, these motherfuckers ain't nothing. And I was fake baller working at Hydro Gear, making my little $1,600 a month. I was really making $2,000 a month. So if I'm making $2,000 a month and my monthly bills is $400, then why would I have a problem with you being there and you give me juicy juice? Don't ever forget that part. That's the most valuable part right there.
It was probably me turning that heat on after she told me it didn't work. Ain't no telling at this point.
It didn't matter. I could pay the difference between whatever the bills was and $400 I had. I think I paid her $400 a month on time for 3 years. It might have been 4 years.
On time for 3 years. Don't forget the on time part.
Definitely don't forget that. My money was strong. We had that conversation one time. Like it'd be smarter for me to give you the money than a landlord that I don't know. She was like, "Look, you can afford to go anywhere you want, or you can stay in the crib for X amount of dollars." I'm like, "I want to stay in the crib. Why would I take my money to the Wabash when I can give it to my mama? That makes no sense." Hey, she knew it and I knew it. I just got one.
You ready?
Yeah. That's that cold stuff, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. And we both had, what is it called? Shit. We both had one requirement. She was like, don't have nobody smoke weed in my crib. I said, don't come over. And you get this 400 till I figure it out in life.
Sure don't smoke weed right there. On a break right now. I might start back on now.
And that house was a blessing and a curse, though.
What was the curse?
I ended up dealing with some people some females who I shouldn't have dealt with, but I learned the lesson with it too, though. So
Yeah, that's all life is.
yeah.
Blessings and everything else, man.
And I had to start talking to my fiance, well, my girl at the time, and I think I had lost my job. She was like, well, you know, they got that company out here. I'm like, did you just invite me to move with you? Because if you did, I'll leave this weekend. And I packed my clothes up, my flat screen, my video game, and I was gone. I'm like, hey, don't say that unless you. She's like, no, I'm just saying, they got that company out here, so if you was smooth out here, you could probably transfer your jobs or something or whatever. I'm like,
If you lost the job, you went and got it right back?
no, I wouldn't work for another company.
Okay.
But when she said, I'm like, are you saying, because we was talking for a little while, I'm like, if you think I won't move with you out your mind, I wasn't even supposed to be here at the time. I had moved away and came back.
Oh yeah, don't forget you got to do them leg lifts because you the client.
How many you want me to do?
10. That's how much the cut costs, ain't it?
2, 3, 4. I'm trying to let my leg get to its lowest point to make it a little hard. 5, 6, 7. She thinks she my physical. She just said she ain't nothing but a barber. Now she a physical therapist. How many was that?
8.
That's 8?
That's 8. 9. Make 10 up here. Okay.
Come on, man. I told you that's easy. I don't know what you think I be doing at the crib.
Running your mouth.
And
Put your head straight. Alright. You be running your mouth and moving your what? Your leg?
Yep.
I hear you.
So what was I saying? So I came back from Atlanta.
Talking about moving with King.
You know, so I came back from Atlanta because I remember me, my sister, my cousin, my auntie all said we was going to move to Atlanta together. My auntie and my little sister.
What little sister?
I don't want to say her name on this video. She ain't going to like that too much.
Your sister that's your full-blood sister? Or
Yeah, the one I share the same mom and dad with.
I never knew she planned on moving to Atlanta. Never knew that. But continue.
It was me, her, and Femo and Dre is supposed to all move together.
Damn, y'all was just going to say, fuck us. That's crazy.
Hey, what can I say? I don't know. That's what they said. I'm like, I'm with moving. And in between the conversation and the time we were supposed to move, Dre's caught her case and went to jail. So I hit them like, so we still moving or what? They like, no, we ain't moving. Dre's in jail. I'm like, well, we didn't say if she's in jail or not. We said we was moving. So I left.
Yes, Charles, how can I help you? Yes, he said that he was trying to put a plan together for the day. It didn't sound like it was going to be free. He said...
My mind look ugly right now.
I told him I had a dishwasher that needs to be moved out. He said, is it hooked up? I said, it's been here since I moved in, but I don't know how to use a dishwasher. So I'm pretty sure it's hooked up. He said, okay, we'll work something out.
I'm in my waves right now.
Well, then you should probably call him that. So, okay. He said he would. He said he would come. This man just hung up on me. That is so rude.
Bro, he said he don't like talking on the phone. Do you recall what year it was she went to jail?
Kate wasn't born yet. DeMar was a baby. So 2017?
Probably, that sound about right. 17. Nah. No, that sound right. But I'm guessing I left in 2016. Left in 16 and came back in.
You was at the cabin trip, wasn't you? Wisconsin days.
Yeah.
Yes, the fuck you was. I think you was the only person that wasn't on the floor with us.
Who? I
was
was
all on the same. You was on the first floor. Everybody else was on like the second floor.
Yeah, everybody's up there. I had to go because I bought a +1 with me. So that was about 16. So yeah. Well, I ain't saying the trip was about 16. Hey, that was fun too though. That was lit.
Yeah, we should start going on family trips. We're gonna go. I forgot where the fuck they're going, but no.
I kind of already been everywhere I want to go.
Says the guy who wants to take a family road trip but don't want to stay for a week. I didn't know your brother was going next year.
Now, what was I saying? So I came back from Atlanta. Well, I went on and moved. I'm like, bro, we said we was moving. We ain't say if somebody goes to jail, not moving. The time came, I left. Hey, look, the day before I left, my job called me like, oh, we finna give you a upgraded position or something, or they wanted me to do like a review. I said, bro, I'm not even finna be here. I don't care to do this review. I'm leaving. He was like, okay, you leave, but can you still do the review?
Stop scratching your forehead. Unless you want your lining to be a squiggly line.
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
So I moved to Atlanta, and I was working at some, I just did it again, some recycle company.
I don't even remember you living in Atlanta. I just remember you lived on Sawyer Street, and you lived with me.
So, yeah, I went down there. I think I only stayed, like, not even a year. But the company hired me, and they fired me for whatever reason. I ain't do nothing wrong. It was just, I guess they ran out of work for me to do.
So you get laid off?
Yeah, basically. And I was like, I'm down here. I can go to another temp service and just get a job making about the same money. Mm-hmm. But I went on the interview, and between them getting my background, they was taking so long. Like, I told my cousin if I live with, she let me live with it. I'm like, I'm gonna just go back home and visit because once I get the job, I ain't gonna come back for a while, so I'm just gonna visit. And I think between me going back home to visit, which I thought I was going to do, I had found another job making about the same money I was making before I left. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, fuck it, I might just stay here and make this little money. So I left in 2016 and made it back by 17. And that's when I had my 10 reunion. Me and my fiance now start talking. So, we was heavy on the talk, and she was like, oh, yeah, you know, because like I said, I lost my little job at ADM or whatever. I wasn't tripping, but I'm like, whatever.
At ADM?
Yeah. I think I was making $16.35 or something.
You never worked at Cat.
Nah, I screwed that up.
How you screw that up?
They asked me a dumb question I didn't know how to answer. The question was something simple as, how many times you been late to your job?
But you're supposed to lie.
Well, I knew that after.
Everybody know the answer to that. You're supposed to lie.
I was trying to tell the truth, though, but
That's what you never supposed to do in a job interview.
That's why I hate interviews. I ain't finna go here and sell myself. Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
You want the job or don't you?
Shit, I ain't finna lie to get the job.
That's what they want you to do.
So that's how I split it up. They're like, how many times you late to your job? You know, working at Hydro Gear, if you come to work on time for 30 days, they'll knock off half a point.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So I was on time every day for however long. I end up with negative points. So I'm like, I don't be late to my job. But the truth was, I don't be late. I'm like, I know what time I got to be there, and I know how long it takes me to get there from the crib, so how can I be late? And I guess they ain't like that answer.
They ain't like the way you answered it.
Well, it actually was 2 answers I fucked up on. The other question was they asked me something about leaving without having permission. I'm like, well, one situation that happened was it was like the 4th of July or something. It was like a family picnic or something. Mm-hmm. And everybody in the job had got told they could leave except me. I'm like, shit, I left anyway.
You was not supposed to bring that up.
Hey,
they not gonna check. That's the thing. They not gonna check. So,
but it was,
what did you tell them the truth for?
Bro, I had to tell them an answer. That's the only answer I could come up with.
Lie.
Bro, I don't like lying. I try not to lie.
Nobody likes lying unless you're fucking nuts.
Bro, fuck that cheap ass job.
You would have been selling your soul anyway.
Exactly. And I didn't even like working anyway.
And they got mandatory too. You getting maybe 1 day off. Well, you definitely getting 1 day off every week.
But I'm cool with working hella hours. I was doing that anyway.
You might get 2 days at least once a month.
When I started working at Hydro Gear and I got my first overtime check, I never not work overtime again, period, until I had a stroke. So I would say that from 2012 to 2022, I worked overtime every week. Then I ended up getting fired from ADM for whatever reason.
You don't know the reason?
No, not really. I got an idea.
What's your idea? What happened?
My mouth, I'm in there, they talking blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I don't care nothing about this job. This is a check to me. I mean, with them being a little white inner circle company, I guess it got around. And one day I was in the locker room, and the white supervisor like, some this nigga, and I hit the corner like, what? And so you just a white man in here talking about nigga. I walked past with no problem, went to the crib.
They called you and let you go?
Mm-hmm.
So let me go over attendance.
No, I don't know, but I guess word got around. But shit, I didn't give a fuck about working no job anyway. Fuck y'all in this job. I ain't had no kids, and I was only taking care of myself. I'm cool. I was quick to get back to hustling anyway. I get this shit cracking. It was crazy. I was on my way to, for whatever reason, I was at McDonald's getting something to eat to go to work. And the little temp service I was working for coming like, yeah, you don't need to go in today. They're just going to let you go. I'm like, all right. Called Ken and let her know. She was like, they got an ATM down here. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Take that next strip off. This hair is under it that I need to get to.
Go ahead. was talking for a little while because I think we started talking in like 2017.
With a one?
Whatever you think is best. I just want to look good. I don't even know what you mean. You said you finna bump it with a one?
Take it, a guard over it, go down with a one.
With what? My chin strap?
Yeah.
No, I really don't want you to take no hair off of it.
Okay.
I think we started talking in 2017. Like I said, I wasn't even supposed to be back. I had no intentions on coming back to Decatur after Atlanta. But like I say, in between them running my background and giving me the job, so much time went by. I had found another job making more money than I was making already. Yeah. So we was locked in. She was like, yeah, you know they got an ATM down here, so you could probably work there. I'm like, well, I don't care where I work at as long as I make that little $16 an hour. I'm not willing to accept a job under that. I'm like, but if you saying I can move in with you, I'm on the way. She started laughing like, bro, I just got to pack up this flat screen, this game, and these clothes, and I'm there. If I got fired on Wednesday, I moved with her on Thursday. Hey, paid my money, the rest of her money, said, hey, I'm leaving. I'm like, send me the address and I'll be there.
Rocket ever since.
Yeah. When I got there, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I just need to, do you mind if I wait 4 days till I go find a job? I've been working 6 days a week overtime for the last 9 years or whatever it was. I just don't really want to start working right now if I can, if you don't mind. But if you want me to, I go get a job. I think I moved there, and 3 days after I moved there, I was walking into a job making 15 cents more than I was making at ADM. And then I worked there for the next 17 to 22. I worked there for the next 5 years. Doing the same thing, working 6 days a week in overtime. Excuse me. So I definitely got unused to being broke.
That's a crazy thing to get used to.
Well, being broke, hell, I was broke my whole life. Shit. And it got bad at that job one time.
Get back. You got bad at what job one time?
That job I was in for 5 years. I asked my fiance, I'm like, hey, look, I'm unhappy at this job, and I'm not used to having responsibility outside myself. If I get upset at a job, I just quit.
She couldn't.
She was like, if that's what you feel you gotta do for your piece, fuck it, just leave it.
She told you that. Let you move in with her. They didn't care if you went to work for the little 4 days that you wanted off. And you just now decided to propose to her.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying.
I had to.
If I was a man and that woman was treating me like that, we would have been married a long time ago.
There were some things I had to work on myself. It had nothing to do with her. And I'm like, bro, I can go be unhappy at another. I don't have to work at this job. There's plenty of other jobs who pay me the little $16 an hour. With my skill set, that's how much I deserve to get paid with my skill set.
All right, time for the fun part.
Oops.
Hey.
Yeah.
Put your head back. Put your head forward. Well,
shit.
Don't you love haircuts?
I love the outcome of them. I don't fucking love getting them.
Why not?
Shout out to my viewers. Hey, y'all share this live for me? This will be on YouTube in the next 5 minutes. What you mean? We going together. We got some shit we got to do.
Exactly. In the last week, we get the phone. Where's
All right.
my hair tie?
Catch y'all my next haircut. It'll be probably June 6th.
We gonna cut your hair on the podcast at the park?
No, we gonna cut it before the podcast. I can't go on camera looking with a...
But I'm saying, if I don't get off work till 4, you want me there at 5, and everybody else gonna be there at 4.
We can't cut my hair and shoot the episode at the same time.
So it sounds like you got some time discrepancies that you need to get out to your people.
I mean, you got a phone. If you got a phone, I can shoot the episode with your phone, depending on what phone you got.
I got a phone that you can shoot the episode with, but you just said we can't shoot the episode and cut your hair at the same time.
Unless you can record and shoot, cut it. Can you record and cut? I can hold the phone. Okay, then we can do it. We set. How much I owe you for the cut, though?
Today?
No, this cut paid.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
No, the upcoming cut. No, the upcoming cut.
$25.
I thought you said your cuts was $20.
I said my cuts was $20 until I get licensed, and then the price is going up.
$25?
I don't do nothing for under $25.
Okay, when I cash up you the $20, $25, you're gonna know what it's for then.
I'm gonna act like I don't. I think I'm gonna block you on Cash App.
Damn.
Man.
But I was so mad at that job. I said, hey, look, I ain't used to this. I get unhappy. I just say, fuck these jobs. I think I done quit or got fired from every job I ever had. And I prefer to quit them.
You prefer to quit them?
Hell yeah, fuck them.
Mm-mm. I didn't do the C. I didn't mess with it at all because the C's still kind of in there.
Did you take these, Lure?
Yeah, I did.
You sure?
100%.
Okay. Basically, get the fuck out of our house is what she said.
We got shit to do, and I got somewhere to be.
I'm ready when you ready.
Get the fuck out.
Let me shut this down.
I told you to do that.
You gonna say bye to the fans? Bro, they go.